Hey guys, so kind of want to talk to you about finding the best situation and the worst situation possible. So, we as truck drivers, we get to be in a lot of situations that aren't always the best. So, for what I mean by that is, say today, for example, is that I got to my shipper and come find out that the load wasn't going to work. And with that, I ended up waiting around all day. I ended up finally getting loaded, found out that I'm 4,000 pounds overweight. And so it's going to be tomorrow before I finally get fixed and get my weights legal and get to going down the road and head towards Connecticut. So, with that, finding the best situation out of the worst situation possible. The video that I put up a lot earlier this weekend of me showing off my new truck, it gave me time to be able to organize my truck for the most part, and it also got for me to be able to relax for a little bit, because as a driver we constantly are on a non-stop go. We hardly have time to sit around and be able to just breathe and relax without working. I know a lot of people think that all we do is just drive. There's a lot more to the aspect of just driving that we do. So, in situations like these, it's the good time to be able to, if you like to video chat with your family, you could sit there and video chat with your family. It gives that downtime so you could just be able to talk to them. Me personally, myself, I have a 2-year-old daughter at home. Just turned 2 as of Sunday. And it's difficult on her because she doesn't understand why dad has to be gone all the time. But those are things that she won't know about until she gets older. And when you're able to take time that you weren't able to have before and it gets presented to you with time that you're able to actually have now, and be able to video chat with them and watch them have breakfast, or watch them play with toys, or watch a show with them. It doesn't look like much, but it doesn't look like much from the outside, but when you go home, you could definitely tell that's much appreciated. When I went home this last weekend, with me being able to video chat as much as I have been able to, for me as a struggle for the longest time, I was always wondering if my kid would know who I am, because how much I am gone. And so what I do is the opportunity that I get on today's like today, where I'm sitting all day waiting to find out what my load is, if the load's going to work, or if I'm able to do something for my job. It gives me that time to be able to, even though it might not be physically available to spend with my daughter, it does give me that time that I could video chat with her. And it does help out quite a bit, because when I go home, my biggest joy is when I do go home, seeing that little girl run up to my truck and yell, "Daddy." It's something that when you're gone all the time, it's a nicety to be able to see. So, being able to video chat with her and have her see me, have me be able to see her, it makes it where it's not as rough being out here as long as I am. And I will say, for anyone that's watching that has been in the industry for a lot longer than I have, that has been around back when the old school trucking was, when you started off with a phone call every couple of days through a payphone and all that, I got mad respect for you guys, because I know what it's like as a driver today to know how hard it could be, and to imagine what guys like me back 30, 40 years ago were going through. That's something, me personally, honestly, I couldn't do myself, because to me, my kids are everything. I have a 2-year-old and I have a 11-year-old, and those 2 little girls are everything to me. And so with that, if this was 40, 50 years ago, I would have been able to do it, but it'd been a lot harder. And so with that being said, anyone that had been doing it during that time, I got mad respect for you guys. Well, that takes one hell of a trooper. But this whole video is about finding the best of a work situation. And with that, it could be about anything. What's the worst situation that you could be in for that time, and what's the highlight out of it? Mine happens to be that I'm not making money today, and where I'm not making money because I'm sitting, because we all get paid by the mile, then it makes it difficult for being out here. But the best situation today was to be able to talk to those little girls. And so just remember, no matter what your situation is that you're going through, remember there's always a positive, and to keep your head up, because when you think it is the worst of the worst, it could only go up. Alright, well, I'm going to sign out here. Y'all be safe, and we'll talk to you next time.